What's up guys, it is JBeebs here, and welcome to this first video of a Madden experiment. Basically, I'm going to be doing a fantasy draft, and I'm going to take 53 wide receivers, and then go into their player cards and edit their positions in order to field a full 53-man roster.
The Chargers are now on the clock.
We're seriously about to waste. Like we could have gotten Lamar Jackson. We're seriously going to waste. Actually, no, this is not a waste. We'll take Tyreek Hill. I don't think literally anybody could complain about that.
The Chargers are now on the clock.
Alright, let's see who is still left. Obviously, we're going to take Julio Jones.
The Chargers are
X Factor, and he's a physical unit. Alright, wide receivers. Thielen's got that X Factor, and yeah, he's also a bigger guy.
The Chargers are now on the clock.
Alright, so now I'm about to make a controversial pick, as you could say. Actually, no, we gotta take Justin Jefferson.
The Chargers are now on the clock.
Okay, make a guess now on who you think I'm gonna end up taking to end up being my my quarterback. Oh yeah, I'll take Ruggs. I'm gonna take him now. I just need to get it done and over with. So my QB, picking them from a wide receiver pool, Julian Edelman.
The Chargers are now on the clock.
I mean, he's the best QB. And now, another little bit of a controversial pick. I gotta take my kicker. The best kicking wide receiver, according to my research, I think I did, should be Deontay Johnson.
The Chargers are now on the clock.
So now that's the little bit of the stranger picks are done and over with. Now we can get back to what we do best.
The Chargers are now
pick development traits till everyone's to normal, and then we just pick the biggest, fastest players. Actually, probably not going to do that, because we do have to have some strategy here. Like there has to be an aspect of planning with this team, because obviously wide receivers, yes, they're incredibly fast, good all-around athletes, but they're still lacking in multiple departments. One of those being blocking. So we'll probably end up taking multiple bigger wide receivers. But the thing is, pass defense and our offense should be fine. I think the only issues we're going to have is with the run defense and our offensive line.
The Chargers are now on the clock.
'Cause, I mean, just with the players we've already taken so far, I mean, just with how quick they are and how athletic they are, no issues. We should really realistically have no issues with really doing much. However, the line of scrimmage, if we're not able to win the line of scrimmage successfully, that could be a major issue. Not immediately, but down the road.
The Chargers are
I mean,
now on the
we're
clock.
still getting the best thing about wide receivers. This is probably why this might end up being my best teams, is because of how diverse it is. Like, this is the 15th round, and we're still picking guys with star development traits. We have, I think, 4 or 5 X Factors and I think at least 6 superstars. And we've got multiple hidden. So I think that we were absolutely chilling. Probably the only player I wish we could have also gotten probably would have been, actually I should probably take AJ Green. Probably would have been DK Metcalf. However, it's just one player, you know. Everything's constantly changing. So I think, are we back to normal? Yep, we're at normal now. So now we can just look at some of the overall players. We are going to take Larry Fitz
The
because
Chargers are now on the
he's a
clock.
good blocker. I will say that he's a fairly decent blocker. So can we actually, is there a way to sort by blocking? There is not. We'll take Deshaun Jackson because of speed and agility.
The Chargers are now on the clock.
I think we should. Oh, we'll take Valdez Scantling because he is
The
a
Chargers
6'4" freak of an athlete. All right. We'll take Chris Conley because he's got that 98 jumping. That could help as like a free safety. Put him in for those Hail Mary situations. I mean, we could realistically put anybody we want in for those Hail Mary situations. Oh, we'll take John Ross, fastest receiver in the game, aside from Tyreek Hill. But we have the two fastest wide receivers in the game on our team. All right, we're gonna go for strength, because chances are if they have higher strength, they also hopefully be better blockers.
The Chargers are now on the clock.
Hopefully that's kind of the ideology with the whole strength argument. And usually they're a little bit bigger.
The Chargers are now on the clock.
It's also interesting. It's also gonna be really interesting to see how the rest of the league reacts to the fact that 53 wide receivers are going to be gone. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's going to be plenty, but I just feel like, I mean, passing defense won't necessarily have to be that good because who knows how good their passing offense is going to be. You know, it's kind of like a little trade-off of, like whenever I did this experiment type of thing with the quarterbacks, there was times I was facing 60 overall QBs in the regular season because that was the team's best QB. So I think we're just going to we'll take 3 more of these like more blocking, stronger wide receivers, and then we're just going to crank out some of the other stats. Probably speed. Speed should probably be a big one we should hit. So another interesting thing is going to be how our defense is going to look. Because, obviously, none of these players traditionally play defense. So, what is that going to mean for the team? How is the team going to look? We will go... We'll go Noah Brown just because he's higher overall. He probably is. And he's 24. Probably some better stats. Alright, so now we should probably look... The thing is, we have a very good starting pool. We should look to go... Just double check there's no... Oh wait, Andre Roberts. He's got superstar. Just double check and make sure there's no other players with sneaky development trait left. Yeah, there's not. Alright, so now we will go for release.
The Chargers are now on the clock.
Don't ask me why, but I just think release will just be somehow it'll work for us some way. Oh, KJ Hamler. Oh, that's right. He's only as normal. All right, we'll get 2 more, including this. We'll get another release player, and then we'll hit some of the other stats. We'll get down to release.
The Chargers
8-man. I think that's his name. Don't know who he is. Alright. So now we should go for Let's go for break tackle. Because chances are we'll find some. And again, we're looking for these big, physical, quick players
Chargers are now on the clock.
that we can just somehow stick in at defense, and hopefully they'll develop. Some
The
way or another,
Chargers are now on the
develop
clock.
into decent players. I think we should really just go for just players.
The Chargers are now on the clock.
I mean, realistically, I don't know any of these players we're taking right now will make a difference. Just get a bunch of
The
fast
Chargers
players
are now
now.
on the clock.
Because one thing this team definitely will not lack is speed.
The Chargers are now on the clock.
Go for acceleration. So I think this will
The
help
Chargers are now on the
as a
clock.
corner. Actually, no, we should go awareness. Just take a couple of players with good awareness. Oh, gotta take Gunner. Gotta take Gunner. Even though I hate the
The
Patriots' burning
Chargers are
passion,
now on the clock.
I do respect the man a lot. Every team needs a good Gunner Oshlovsky. Or whatever his name is, I don't know. I just know I love myself Gunner.
The Chargers are now on the clock.
This draft's going actually pretty well. Take jumping, a couple of jumping players. Maybe these
The
players could
Chargers are now on the clock.
end up as corners, middle outside linebackers maybe. And they definitely got the
The
size
Chargers are now
to
on the
play
clock.
just about anywhere. Alright, now should go for change of direction. Get some of these smaller, more athletic players.
The Chargers are now on the clock.
So another thing that's going to be tough to balance is how good do we want our receiving core compared to the rest of the team? Because obviously we could have the best
The
receiving core in the
Chargers
league,
are now on the clock.
but how much do we want to sacrifice for the rest of the team? You know? I think we're just going to take strong players. Take 4 more strong players and then take a speedster. Just because I'm just concerned about that defense.
The Chargers are now on the clock.
Because I have no clue, literally no clue how the defense is going to look. Because I don't know how good all these guys' defensive stats are. I'm just hoping that some of these guys were corners that switched to wide receiver, or they were running backs that switched to wide receiver, or quarterbacks that switched to wide receiver. I'm just hoping that somehow there's some random guy on this team that's going to end up being like the season MVP.
The Chargers are now on the clock.
So you're taking one more power receiver, and then we'll go for awareness and then speed.
The Chargers are now on the clock.
Awareness. Pharaoh Cooper.
The Chargers are now on the clock.
And we can just go for speed in this final pick. Reggie Davis. I'm not going to pick him, actually. I think we're going to go for Jeff Beta because he's 6 foot. 94 speed, 91 jumping. And now we just
Chargers
take
are now on the clock.
a random bad kicker. Sorry, Elliot Fry, but you've been drafted / cut from the team. And the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go in here. I'm going to go to the roster. Go on over to the punter, or kicker, and cut him. Release. Yes, goodbye, Elliot. It was, I guess you could say, a pleasure having you on the team. So obviously, team's not going to look like that at the end, because you can see, oh, we have a 99 overall team. Why would you 99 overall offense? Why would you change anything? Well, that's because there's only wide receivers we've taken. Now defense, nobody. Special teams, we got returners. We got slot wide receivers, but we don't have anything else. So I'm about to go off air, go through, edit the players, and I'll give you guys an update on how the team ends up looking like. Alright guys, so I finished editing the team, and we've ended up being a 40 overall with a 51 overall offense and 29 overall defense. So I'm going to take you through the depth chart. So QB, obviously we have Julian Edelman and Dwayne Harris. At halfback we've got Ruggs, Ross, and Harris. Plan to use all three. Fullback is Reese Fountain. Wide receiver is Tyreek Hill, Marquise Brown, Deshaun Jackson, Darnell Mooney, Duvernay, and Wilson. Tight end, we got the legendary Larry Fitzgerald, Alan Hearns. Left tackle is Noah Brown. Left guard is J.J. Arcega-Whiteside. Center is Jeremy Davis. Right guard is Duke Williams. Right tackle is Marcel Aitman. Left end is DeAndre Carter. Right end is Andre Roberts. Starting D tackle is Preston Williams and Gabe Davis. Left outside linebacker is Adam Thielen. Middle linebacker is AJ Green, Jalen Hurd, Josh Gordon. Right outside linebacker is Justin Jefferson. At corner we've got Gunner, McCall Hardman, Chris Conley, Kelvin Harmon, JJ Nelson. Free safety we got Jamal Agnew. Strong safety we've got Julio Jones. Kicker Deontay Johnson. Punter is Jeff Badett. Kick returner is Jamal Agnew. Punt returner is Jamal Agnew. Kickoff specialist Deontay Johnson. Long snapper Larry Fitzgerald. Third down back John Ross. Power back Deontay Harris. In the slot we have Tyreek Hill. Rush left end is DeAndre Carter. Rush right end is Adam Thielen. Rush D tackle is Preston Williams. Sub linebacker is Justin Jefferson. Slot corner is Mecole Hardman. So yeah, that's what the team looks like. So if you want to see how this first game goes, make sure that you subscribe to the channel or just check back regularly. It should be coming out later today if I haven't messed up anything. And I hope to see you then. And it is Jay Beebs signing off.